Research has shown that 1 in 6 males will be sexually victimized by the age of 18. That's about 17% of the male population. 17%. 1 in 6. Likely someone you know, which is disturbing. Rick Goodwin is here from the Men's Project. Welcome to the program. I know that's a statistic that you deal with every day, because that's what your organization does, is help and deal with men who have been sexually abused, most of them in their younger lives.
It's not our only program, but it's our biggest program by far.
Yeah.
It's called Men in Healing, and it's a process of treatment and recovery for men.
What is it, 1 in 6, what does that say to you as someone who looks at these individuals and this specific topic every day?
Well, it's of mixed minds. I mean, in one sense, it's a hard number to get your head around, and at the same time, being familiar with the research, it's probably an underestimate. That 1 in 6 figure talks about contact sexual abuse. We know children are abused in ways that don't involve physical contact. We know that 1 in 6 figure is violations of the criminal code, and there are other ways that children are abused that are not violations of the criminal code. So again, I go back and forth. Is it too high a number because it just seems too impossible a figure,
I know,
or too little?
Yeah, and you know, sexual abuse, it's wide umbrella. It can take in a lot of people,
For sure.
right? In various circumstances. I know it's important to have a voice for sexually abused men in a community, but it's also important to have a national voice. And that's something that has stemmed out of what the Men's Project has been doing, correct?
Right. 2 months ago, we launched a national initiative called 1 in 6 Canada, 1 in 6. And that's a knowledge center for men, for their loved ones, and for service professionals to learn about the issue, to look at ways of recovery and support initiatives in Canada to work with men in trauma recovery.
It's very important to have that established. I want to know, do you feel, as someone who's overseeing the Men's Project, who's been part of that, and now the 1 in 6, are we making progress? Is there forward momentum?
I think we're making progress in terms of services for men who are survivors of abuse. There's no doubt about that. There are more programs in Canada than ever before. Are we making progress in terms of prevention? I think you've discussed that earlier in the show. There's debate whether those numbers are really what we're seeing in terms of reduction of abuse. But certainly we need to establish places of healing in our communities for everyone, including men.
Right, there's no question about that. I know you're going to be around later on the program as part of our panel, so people can ask you questions. And that's maybe one of the most important parts of this exercise today, is to get conversations going. And will those conversations end up being people who have been abused in some way? Maybe. But they'll also involve individuals in the community who can help, and who can help get us in a forward sort of
For sure.
frame, if that were to work. Rick Goodwin from the Men's Project joining us this morning. Thank you for your time.
Right, thank you.